What's going on? Back with a next reaction again. So I've been reacting to Elvis a lot. I don't know much about his wife. So somebody told me to react to like an interview with his wife, how she met Elvis. So I'm gonna split it up in two parts. This is part one. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
You were 14 years old. Elvis was 24, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did your parents allow a 14-year-old teenager baby to be with this then superstar of...
It was not easy.
Elvis was 24 and she was 14? Damn, that's
and
crazy.
Of course, I was excited and I was reluctant because I didn't think they'd ever let me go. But it was just a one-time opportunity. That's all they thought it would be. I never expected him to ask me back. They never expected him to ask me back.
But Elvis did ask you back, and you
Elvis
saw
was
him
a
again
R.
and
Kelly?
again. And you would get home very late at night and be exhausted the next day when you had to go to school.
Mm.
And your parents let you go again and again.
When you're in love, it's hard to fight. And I was rebellious somewhat, meaning I didn't want to go to school, or I said I wouldn't go to school. Please let me, he'd be out of my life after 6 months, and don't ruin my life because I really cared. And he came to the house and he was charming. He was wonderful, and my family had a lot of faith in him.
What was Elvis Presley like then?
He was insecure. He was, you could talk to him as a person. You knew who he was. You knew his fears. He had, he was so vulnerable. He was gentle. He was fun. He was a person you could really deal with.
Were you mad about him?
Mm-hmm. I was, but our relationship was very different. It was a very protective relationship from the very beginning. I don't know what it was about him, but he kind of took me under his arm and nourished me in many ways.
You write in your book, you're 14. Elvis would take me into his bedroom, and then we would kiss long, deep, passionate kisses, and his caresses would leave me weak with desire.
No, man, that sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, it's true.
Yet he never tried to go further than kissing you.
No. No, he didn't. There was an agreement, I guess, he made with himself that the woman that he decided to take for his wife, he was going to keep her that way until he married her.
Keep her a virgin no matter what.
Right.
Even then, in Germany, when you had trouble getting up for classes, Elvis gave you Dexedrine.
Mm-hmm.
First time you'd seen pills.
I didn't know what
He was giving her drugs too? What the hell going on?
Pills, or what they were, sleeping pills. I mean, he gave them to me to be helpful, to say, look, if it's really getting really bad and you're not doing well, take a couple of these. But he was very cautious about them, and he said, don't take them a lot, and just take them if you really need them.
What do you think attracted a 24-year-old star to a 14-year-old inexperienced? Or am I telling you just as I say that? Is that what attracted him to you?
The inexperience, yes. I think Elvis had been around Hollywood already. He had already seen Hollywood, quote-unquote, starlets. So I think in his own mind, he thought, well, I'll just be with someone and teach her as it comes. And I don't think a lot of older women would have put up with a lot of the things that went on. I mean, because when you're young, you kind of... I listened to him and did what he said. What woman around his age, let's say 24 or 25, would want to go out with a lot of guys when they went out?
He was almost always with an entourage.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Elvis went back to America, was released from the service. You stayed in Germany. When you were 50,
Oh, so he met her in the army.
Come live with me in Memphis. And your parents said, okay.
In my parents' defense, they were going through it. They were having a hard time with this, but I was in love. And they were caught between, well, if we don't let her go, she'll sneak off and do it, or she'll catch a plane and go. My mother would cry and go, I don't know what to do. And I feel badly because they did go through a lot.
Looking back, do you think your parents should have let you go to Memphis?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Because, who knows, I maybe wouldn't have been married and had the child I have.
Oh
I don't think I
man.
made a mistake.
Did Elvis mention marriage when you first moved to Memphis?
He was reluctant in mentioning marriage. Very little.
When Elvis wanted entertainment, he would rent a whole movie theater or rent a playground or fly across the country for a peanut butter sandwich. What's this like for you as a kid?
It was a slow involvement. He didn't do it all at once. You know, things just started happening, and then it was a part of my life. If you want something, you get a plane to go get it. If you want to do something, you make arrangements and you call across the country, and it just
Man,
happens.
I
I
don't
didn't do it
know,
myself,
man.
but you had people taking care of everything for you. Nothing. I did nothing. Everything was taken care of.
And during the day, you got up and went to high school. Came home in the afternoon. You said sometimes you'd crawl into bed with Elvis at 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and he was just getting up and didn't even know you were gone.
I worked that out.
And then you stayed up most of the night
Yeah.
and took pills to go to sleep.
I had to, because we got home so early in the morning. He would sleep.
Yeah, man. So this is part one of my reaction to the interview. Let me know what y'all think in the comment. She was 14 and he was 24. Man, that shit crazy. We out.